Hi everyone, welcome to my booktube channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out today's video. I really appreciate it. I'm Angela and welcome to Books in My Heart. Today I have quite a few unboxings to share with you. Today I received boxes from Owlcrate, Uppercase, Hoot Loot, and a special surprise. Rather than post 4 different videos, I am doing all my unboxings in one. I knew based on tracking codes that I was receiving my Uppercase today, but I was pleasantly surprised to receive 3 additional boxes. These really are the best early Christmas presents a girl can ask for. I could not think of a more perfect way to start my holiday break than with a good book. To kick off this epic unboxing video, I'm going to start with Uppercase. For those of you who are Uppercase subscribers or you have seen some Uppercase unboxing videos in the past, I just wanted to point out that Uppercase designed a new bag. They created a new bag for their subscribers. Since this is a book box subscription service and you are going to be receiving it in the mail, the postage stamp in the corner is rather perfect. I also like the bookish stamps they included on the bag, as well as their official logo. And plus, what book lover does not want to make a pledge to read the printed word? Although I enjoyed the previous Uppercase design, I do think this new bag is quite visually appealing. I think the Uppercase creators did a nice job redesigning this bag. I think the postage design is a really nice way to honor the fact you are receiving bookish mail. I really like this new bag. I'm definitely going to have to find a use for it. First out of the bag is a 2017 planner. This planner is perfection. I love it. It is so cute. I have been an Uppercase subscriber for a little while now, and I can honestly say this is probably my favorite item that they've ever included. And I always enjoy the items that they select because they're very high quality and they tend to be reminiscent of your book-loving nature. There is something about this 2017 planner that I'm really drawn to. Even though I use my iCalendar and my phone for reminders and certain events, I really do rely on my hard copy planner. I love writing things down in regards to planning out my time. I've always been someone who hand writes things, and so receiving a planner is perfect. I am quite literally the perfect person to give a planner to. I will never say no to a notebook, a planner, a pen, anything that's really school related I'm probably going to use and love. And since this particular planner was created for book lovers, it's far more than I could have ever hoped for. I am completely in awe of this creation because it is so well done. Each section begins with a month overview alongside a bookish quote and a superb bookish image. I think having the day-by-day breakdown in addition to having the month overview is perfect. This way, if you have an overarching task that needs to be completed, you can utilize the overview, allowing the day-by-day breakdowns to be more specific in nature. The images that are included are spectacular, and I love the quotes that were selected. The planner also includes a reading log so that you can keep track of all of the books you read during a calendar month. The reading log includes the title, author, date started, progress, date finished, and your rating. Even though I took part in and completed the Goodreads reading challenge, I did not note the actual dates of when I started and finished the book. I just included the year, but this planner might be a nice way to actually start keeping track of when I start and finish a book. This is a custom 2017 planner for bookworms designed by Simone Blocker, and it is an Uppercase exclusive, as you can see based on the Uppercase logo on the back of the planner. I have every intention of using this planner every day from now on. Uppercase also included some bookish stickers. I think these would go nicely with the planner so that if you wanted to mark a reading day or a study day or something of that nature, you could use this sticker and mark it in your planner. These book planner stickers are from Stick and Plan Shop. Next out of the bag is a bookish clip. This gold book planner clip is from Willow Fields, and it has a little heart in the upper right hand corner. You can tell there was a lot of thought put into this particular box, having the stickers for the planner and this clip for the planner. I really appreciate the details put into this box. And last, but certainly not least, the book. Ever the Hunted by Erin Summerall. Authors tend to include their signature underneath the title page, not on the very first blank page, but on a positive note, it is still a signed edition. 17-year-old Britta Flannery is at ease only in the woods with her dagger and bow. She spends her days tracking criminals alongside her father, the legendary bounty hunter for the King of Malamon. That is until her father is murdered. Now outcast and alone, and having no rights to her father's land or inheritance, she seeks refuge where she can feel most safe, the Everwoods. When Britta is caught poaching by the Royal Guard, instead of facing the noose, she is offered a deal, her freedom in exchange for her father's killer. However, it's not that simple. The alleged killer is none other than the Cohen Mackay, her father's former apprentice, the only friend she's ever known, the boy she once loved who broke her heart. She must go on a treacherous quest in a world of warring kingdoms, mad kings, and dark magic to find the real killer. But Britta wields more power than she knows, and soon she will learn that what has made her different will make her a daunting and dangerous force. I really like the sound of this particular book, so I'm going to have to add this to my to-be-read list. Uppercase also included an Ever the Hunted temporary tattoo. Based on the size of this tattoo, I think it would look nice on my wrist potentially. And the Uppercase handwritten note. Hi Angela, this story puts me in mind of my favorite fantasy books growing up. There is warring kingdoms, magic, and one epic journey. I know the characters and world will completely suck you in. Happy reading, Lisa. Another incredible Uppercase box. That planner alone warrants Uppercase a 5 out of 5. Next we have Owlcrate. We have Uppercase claiming that read is an epic journey, and now we have Owlcrate, for the box's theme is epic. If you're a last-minute Christmas shopper, or you have not wrapped your Christmas presents yet, you can use all of your old Owlcrate fuzzies in gift bags. First out of the bag, I have a mystery mini figurine from Funko. All aboard the Hogwarts Express. Celebrate your favorite Harry Potter characters with an adorable mystery mini figurine from Funko. There are a total of 12 different vinyl collectible figurines. Which one did I receive? I always love the mystery minis because they have a different look to them than the regular Funko figurines. The faces are always more rounded and the eyes look a little bit bigger to me. I don't know if you also think that. I tend to find the vinyl figurines more childish, and I say that in the best of ways. It looks as if you can receive a number of different characters, such as Harry or Hedwig or Dumbledore and Fawkes. If I'm being totally honest, I want probably Dobby or Professor McGonagall's cat, and I don't know why. If you go back and watch my unboxing of Owlcrate's Good Box, you will see that they gave me a Dobby figurine back then too. Owlcrate tends to send me Dobby figurines, and I love them for it. Dobby is my favorite character from Harry Potter. He just is. I love Luna and Dobby and Neville. The minor characters are probably my favorites, but yet Dobby holds a very special place in my heart. The Dobby figurine is perfect. Be sure to let me know down below in the comment section if you received a different figurine than Dobby. I'm curious what all the other Owlcrate subscribers received. Next out of the box we have some Game of Thrones coasters. When thinking of the word epic, Game of Thrones immediately comes to mind. Pretend you're drinking ale with the Starks with these awesome house emblem coasters from Dark Horse Comics. Technically speaking, there aren't too many Stark house members left to enjoy ale with. Next out of the box is a greeting card. We hope you adore the beautifully illustrated exclusive greeting card from Susan Draws. Inspired by one of our favorite tales of all time, The Chronicles of Narnia. Send a little love note to a bookworm in your life or keep the artwork for yourself. I am going to keep this artwork for myself. I also love this particular scene from The Chronicles of Narnia, so this is going right on my bookshelf. Next we have a bookish pin. Wander into lands unknown and make sure to pin this beautiful Lord of the Rings inspired enamel pin to your cloak before departing on your quest. Designed by the incredibly talented Jane Mount from Ideal Bookshelf. I think this book pin is absolutely adorable. I love how it's gold and it shimmers when it catches the light. Not only does the eye symbol go really well with Lord of the Rings for obvious reasons, but I think it transcends to other books too, making this pin work well just for the world of literature. I think you can add this to your backpack or your winter coat. This is something that will just add a little bit of bookish love to your everyday ensemble. I think that's a really nice inclusion to have in this book box. A Carve the Mark bookmark. Dear Owlcrate readers, Of Fire and Stars is a tale of unconventional princesses, a fantasy full of magic and intrigue, a story of what it is like to fall in love with the wrong person, and an examination of the choice between duty and love. I wrote this book because it is a story I wish I had as a teenager. A traditional fantasy book in which the princess falls in love with another girl. Very few things we do in life are as challenging or as rewarding as embracing our true selves and our power. I hope reading about Dina's and Mara's journeys will inspire you to believe in and honor yourselves. Sincerely, Audrey Calhurst. Kudos to Audrey for writing the book she wanted to read. It's really nice when an author or a writer says something like that. Get ready for an epic tale of dangerous magic, faraway lands, and swoon-worthy romance with Of Fire and Stars by Audrey Colehurst. Princess Danalia has been betrothed to the prince of neighboring kingdom since she was a child, and the time has finally come for the alliance to take place. Dina is thrown into her new life, having to learn to navigate through hidden politics, a growing uprising, and finding her place in the castle, all while trying to hide her own powers. Things get even more complicated when Dina finds herself beginning to fall in love with the prince's sister, Mar. We are completely swept up in this diverse fantasy read from the beginning to end. We hope you love this amazing story and the extra goodies as well. Happy reading, and thanks for being awesome, Owlcrate. And of course, every Owlcrate box comes with their Owlcrate card. First of all, the dragon spewing fire is the best part of this entire image. I'm not entirely sure who's leading this parade of literary characters, but they are followed by Hagrid from Harry Potter, the fawn Mr. Tumnus from Chronicles of Narnia, a Lord of the Rings representative. I'm not entirely sure which character from Lord of the Rings, given the fact there are quite a few of them. We have Khaleesi from Game of Thrones with her mini dragon on her arm, and we have Aslan from Chronicles of Narnia. And keeping with tradition, Owlcrate included a button inspired by their title card. And the theme for next month's Owlcrate is Classic Remix. And the sneak peek is that the January box will include an exclusive item from First Edition Limited Tea Company. One of my areas in school is actually adaptation studies. When I was earning my master's, I needed to have a biography for them to post for their student profiles, and part of my biography was addressing how I came to love and appreciate adaptation studies. I love studying adaptations, especially how the classics are reinterpreted. This January box is practically calling my name. I also love the design for this classic remix card. You can see all the famous literary characters in the corners. Next up, we have my third unboxing with Hoot Loot. This is my first ever Hoot Loot box. I am so excited to finally have one of their boxes in my possession. I've seen their Instagram photos, which are always on point. I have seen previous unboxing videos, which are always amazing. I am so excited to finally be a part of the Hoot Loot community. And apparently all bibliophiles adore owls because we have Owlcrate and Hoot Loot. The owl imagery just works perfectly. Part beauty box, part book box, all chic. If you've seen my vlog channel, chances are you know I have a fondness for makeup products as well, so this beauty box comment is very intriguing. This box is quite literally filled to capacity. First up, we have an Eleanor and Park candle by Seven Hearts Wax Company. I've said it before on this channel and I will say it again, Eleanor and Park is an amazing book. I think all of Rainbow Rowell's books are spot on. I particularly enjoyed Fangirl and Attachments as well. Eleanor and Park, however, might be my favorite. There's just something so sweet about the romance that starts on a bus and two people who are not anything alike finding common ground and developing feelings for each other over time. It is one of those romances you can relate to on a very real level. I'm so happy to see this candle in regards to Eleanor and Park because it did come out quite a few years ago, so it's really nice to know there's still interest in Eleanor and Park. We have some small tissues, so there is a very real chance that this book is going to bring me to tears. Otherwise, I'm curious about why they're in this box. I get emotional when I read. We have a set of 3 laminated Court of Thorns and Roses inspired bookmarks with the 3 main character names. I remember after the first book was published and I read it, I got into a rather heated debate with someone because I vocalized a distaste for the romance between Fair and Tamlin. I noticed all of the red flags very early. All of my time volunteering at my school's women's center and all my gender studies classes came back around. I won't give any spoilers away for those of you who have not read the series yet, but when book 2 came around, everyone started jumping on my bandwagon. Nerdy Girl Designs created the Stars Hollow themed sticker set. Let's see if I can name all the characters. We have Lorelai, Rory, Lane, Suki, I think that might be Logan, Jess, and Luke, followed by Polanka. If you have any thoughts on the Gilmore Girls revival, make sure you tell me down below in the comment section. Next up, we have this jumbo button in honor of Sarah J. Maas and some of her amazing characters. This is the type of button I will use some scotch tape for and place it onto my refrigerator to make it look like a magnet. This Inner Court jumbo button is by Paperlane Company as well. Wow, we really do like bookmarks in this bookish community, don't we? Next up, we have some very colorful bookmarks. I don't read too many books at once, so I'm not sure if I will ever actually use all of the bookmarks that these book boxes have given me. These bookmarks are really beautiful though. These gorgeous magnetic bookmarks are from Paperly & Company. Next, we have a small sample-sized blush for all you makeup-wearing book lovers out there. This mineral blush is by Simplicity Cosmetics. If you are also subscribed to Hoot Loot, please open this carefully. Otherwise, this blush is going right into the air and you are not going to have a chance to sample it. This color, however, is something that I can try. It is nice and light, it is pink, and it will not wash me out with my pale skin tone. To the stars who listen, in the dreams that are answered. A 5x7 Galaxy Art print by Paperly & Company, which says, "To the stars." You can see on the bookshelf behind me that I did frame one of the prints Uppercase sent. I love framing these prints because they are reflective of the words that these books are holding. I think these prints add a nice touch to any library. We have a Night Court sigil pendant necklace with the star charm by Paperly & Company. I really like this pendant. I like this pendant, it's really pretty. I don't think it goes with this shirt, but I think it's pretty. And Treehouse of Books designed this amazing Throne of Glass tote bag. This tote bag is a perfect size. I really like this. For those of you who are new to my channel, I will just mention that I live in Washington, D.C. D.C. has a law that if you go to a store and you purchase something and you don't have your own bag and you need a bag, the store has to charge you 5 cents. So if you go to Trader Joe's and you need 3 bags, you're out 15 additional cents. Well, that doesn't sound too bad at first. It can add up over time. I use tote bags, or just bags in general, for a number of different things. Whether it's going to school or Trader Joe's or the gym, I always need a bag, so this will not go to waste. Or if you live in a location that has winter weather, you might be like me and carry your good shoes with you and wear your boots to your location. No matter how you look at this, I'm going to use this bag. Hoot Loot is the first book box that I've received to gift wrap their book selection. I don't believe Uppercase, Owlcrate, or LitCube has ever gift wrapped a book I've received. This is such a sweet little touch. While there might be a nice little bow on this, it is not easy to remove. The book selection for the December Hoot Loot box is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. Hoot Loot, you are 1 month behind. For the November Uppercase box, I received The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon as well. This is now my second copy of The Sun Is Also a Star. I'm not too disappointed, however, because I genuinely enjoy writing in the margins of my books, adding post-it notes here and there if I really enjoy a quote. So now I will feel free to mark up this clean edition of The Sun Is Also a Star and leave my Uppercase signed edition off to the side because I am now going to use that as a collector's edition and not write notes in the margins. In an odd way, this works out perfectly. If you're interested in seeing my unboxing of The Sun Is Also a Star from Uppercase, I will include that link for you down below. It is so difficult to judge these boxes across the table because they are so different in nature. I love my planner from Uppercase. I think the Dobby figurine from Owlcrate is adorable. This tote bag from Hoot Loot is perfection. They all offer something different and something wonderful. All 3 boxes are spectacular. If you've already read The Sun Is Also a Star, make sure you tell me your thoughts about it down below. Also, between Uppercase, Owlcrate, and Hoot Loot, make sure you tell me which box you enjoyed the most. I think I'm partial to all 3. Lastly, my mystery box. Rose Catherine Kahn reached out to me, I want to say a month or so ago, and asked if I'd be willing to review her book, Centernia. Of course, I said yes. So when I received this oversized box, I was quite surprised. Rose decorated the box, giving it this artistic and elegant appeal. This might be an odd comment to make, but even the tissue paper matches her design symbols perfectly. She included her book in the most adorable way possible, gift wrapped. This just makes me smile and feel special. Rose is also an illustrator, so she included these 3 graphics to say thank you for reviewing her book. I must say I am absolutely in love with the details of these. This illustration in particular makes me wish that I had a baby dragon to pat on the head. Even when Max barks at his absolute loudest, I doubt he can pass as a dragon. The colors she included are so vibrant. I am so thankful Rose reached out to me because these illustrations are gorgeous and I'm so happy to feature them on my channel. So I wanted to thank Rose for sending these beautiful illustrations along. In honor of those illustrations, Amazon can expect an order for frames. Rose very sweetly inscribed the title page. If I ever decide to self-publish a book, I might have to reach out to Rose to design the cover. I love the C in the title being a crescent moon, the T being a sword. The different shades of purple contrast really nicely to offer a sense of calmness and beauty, yet offers a contrast just enough to provide some mystery. 10 years ago in the land of Centernia, A deadly mage feud left Castle Aramus trapped under a sinister energy field. The cat-like inhabitants of the castle were forced to flee with nothing but the clothing on their backs. Only 3 people remain in the abandoned castle: the starry-eyed drug addict Misa, her dangerously manipulative brother Turin, and Nicolo, an alluring fire mage, and the last true lord of Aramis. Misa is determined to destroy the barrier and save the castle folk, no matter what trickery it takes. The young woman's quest sends her across dimensions to Earth, where she deceives her cousin, Jessica Ravenwolf, a high school freshman with enough problems of her own. Unwillingly, Jessica is thrown into the wild and beautiful world of Centernia, forced to help her strange cousins. The human girl becomes intertwined with the lives of the enigmatic castle folk and their mysterious fire mage leader. Now that book summary sounds quite intriguing. I will also include the Goodreads link to this book down below. 4 unboxings, 4 books, and lots of bookish love. If you are an Uppercase, Owlcrate, or Hoot Loot subscriber, tell me if you received anything different from myself. And if you've also already read Centernia, make sure you tell me about it down below in the comment section. Be sure to give today's video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And hit that subscribe button because I upload new bookish videos every Friday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone has a happy and safe holiday season.